So today I plan on making this whole empty area over here an area for my baby lives. Though now that I'm thinking about it, I have like no furniture for them. But I'm gonna try anyway because I want them out of my closet. They are like locked away in a bin, usually. So they will leave. So for starters, I have a little couch that's supposed to like block doors. But I think I'm gonna like couch. You know, it's pretty small. It actually only really fits the littles. Like, here's Astrid. She fits. Okay, maybe not when it's leaning against the wall. Jeez. Usually, she fits. I can typically fit about 2 of them on there. But the actual baby lives do not. Here's Daisy. It ain't gonna happen. Like, even if I do something, she's just gonna either take it all up and it looks like some fat chair, or she's gonna fall. So, it's mostly for decoration because I don't have much. I have this Hello Kitty drawers from when I was younger. Nothing in this one. And this one just has a food packet, which is literally the only food packet I have. And then a bunch of pacifiers. So yeah, I could take them all out and it'd be a shelf. But then there's like a hole in the back, and it's just, I'd rather it be little drawers. So I'm gonna put that in there. I'm debating bringing a carrier in there, but it takes up like all the space, and the dolls are already gonna take up all the space. So it's like extra. Like, this could just stay in my closet. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal, but I don't know yet. There is another factor I just realized. My closet door opens like this. So whatever I put here can't stick out too much because it also wiggles like this. So anything I put there has to be like pretty close to the wall. It can't really stick out too far. I mean, maybe here, but like not here because that's where it wiggles. So I have to factor that when rearranging in this tiny area in the first place. Yikes. Okay, I also have this like high chair table that came with my doll Layla, the happy hungry baby, I believe, because it just sits over them like that. So I could put that in there somewhere too if I want to have them eat, like in here, like a little area for them. I don't know. I've also found that I can take this and where did it go? Yikes. Hold up. Okay, it was hiding from me. I can take the carrier. Of course I have the more wider doll in here, so this might not actually work. And put it around the dolls usually. And then I can put this down so then it's leaning as I feed them, but they also get a table. So maybe I don't want to put it in there since I do like to do that. And if I do want to put it in there, then maybe I do actually want to put the carrier in there. No clue yet. Most of my doll things I keep in like bins on my shelf. Like, here's all their pillows and blankets. I also have a shoebox full of shoes, which are pretty scrambled in there because they don't really fit otherwise. And I have another shoebox full of bottles and other feeding things, which it almost doesn't close because of how many I have now. All of their like toys. I also have like a tiny, it's not super tiny, but smaller than the average like stocking. And their own toys. I don't know, just little stuff for them to play with. I also have all their hairbrushes in the bag. And I have a bunch of hangers that I sometimes use for clothes, but not really. All their diapers are in my diaper bag. And another hanger. And then all their clothes are in this bin, which includes headbands and bags. Which, now that I think about it, I have one of those empty drawers on the Hello Kitty thing. I can probably put stuff like that in there instead of all the actual like clothes. I also have the carrier in here. The other, like, you wear it one. I obviously. So everything's kind of jumbled in here. There's no like furniture to put it away and that like looks nice that you like actually want out. It's all just kind of jumbled and stacked. Maybe you can put the basket in there and have some nice folded laundry. But I also feel like that's odd because of their height. This would need to be a bit shorter. So it doesn't really work either. I have tried to make them a shelf out of a box, but it has fallen apart. It was not great. I've also tried to make them a crib out of a box, but it takes up so much room. It fit like 5, 6 of them in there. So that was cool. But it was humongous. And I'm not trying to have that whole area taken and have no room for anything else. Less yapping, more doing. I have this blanket I think I want to put under all of whatever I put there and have it be like the flooring because it has cute little footprints and handprints. So I just think that'd be adorable. I'm like starting all over, moving everything. I mean, it wasn't that great in the first place, but it's like, yikes, I don't want to do that all over again. There's a corner, there's a corner. Up to the edge, if it even, I don't think it perfectly fits. I can fold it over a little though. Oh my gosh, you can't even see. Maybe just fold that a little over there. And then see how that pans out. And does my closet door in fact still go over it? As long as it stays flat. Jeez. Okay, so I already decided where I want the chair. That's like a for sure going here spot. Dope. Drawer works out here because any other furniture that would go here would probably be blocking something in the end. So I think this is the only one that won't really be blocking. Maybe I could have it scoot out a little more and put the bin by there. That just like squeezes everything in more. That doesn't really fit. Maybe it could, but then that's stupid because how would they get to it? Once it's closed. Put it on that side. And then the couch. There. I don't know. This like seems more like a hamper than like a trash bin. But I also don't have any clothes for them out here. It's already a bin. Let me put that like that. Maybe put some toys out here for them to play in. I don't know. I'm gonna set some dolls in here. See how that looks. Even though it's not much. Okay, I think that helps like bring some life in here because now I got it a bit better. I'll show you around. So over here I put some tissues and I put a little record player. And we have Layla using it as a bed right now. She's clearly not sleeping, but resting for now. We got Daisy over here playing with the Care Bear. Ezekiel got some toys, and Nikki got some toys. Makes it look a little more lively with them playing, but I still feel like there's not much room. Of course, if I did open the door now, Nikki would get hit. It's okay though, I will not do that to my poor baby. We got Peter over here. He doesn't have anything to munch on yet. I will get him some juice. Though, only juice. I don't want him throwing food at nobody. And we have Astrid and Zach on the little couch here. A little crowded, but they're used to being pretty crowded because I typically put them together a lot. So that is the little area. At least as best as I think I will get it for now. I'll still try. Give them juice box. I got orange juice. I don't even know. Grape juice. He's wearing all purple and he's at the purple table. but I think he prefers orange juice because I typically give him this bottle and it has orange juice and he always wants it. So I'm gonna hope he wants orange juice still. He seems pretty satisfied. I also think though I should put like posters or something on there, like, I don't know, something to hang up, because now this is just wall and kind of like things everywhere and then empty, you know, it doesn't look right. I don't know, maybe eventually I do want to get like a crib, put a crib there and then have like a play area here. That's still not too much for the door though. Like have the crib this way, not that way, so it gives him some more space though. So that'll be a little taller and that might help a bit. But I still do not have one of those, so. Most of this video was a lot of yapping just with a small result, but I do appreciate it if you did stay and watch the whole thing. If you have any suggestions, I would also appreciate that, because it's not that much. There's 7 of them in here. I have 24 right now, so it's like there needs to be more things in here that they could do, that they could be around, but it's also not too crowded. So if there's any suggestions, I would much appreciate that. Even if it's like, buy this thing and it'll be great, I'll be like, I'll consider that, you know? So, that is all. Much appreciated. Like, possibly, subscribe, maybe. No pressure. Peace out.